Okay now. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Thank y'all for coming out.
That's right. I'm writing all of these tips down. February. Yeah, because the rest of January, it's a wrap. It's going to be really cold around here. First alert, Dopplernet showing some light rain showers south of the triangle this morning. We're only going to see rain potential today, so no freeze and precip, and it will be of the lighter variety, which is
Gotta
why
watch
the
the news,
drying
y'all. Wake
process
up, wake
for
up.
our region ahead of our winter storm was able to begin over the last couple of days because the rain will be generally light. 43 degrees in the
Weather
next hour, upper
crazy.
30s
Storm
at
on
8,
the
so we'll
way.
see a little dip here. 45 degrees at 11, then near 50 at 2 this afternoon, but generally cloudy, so that's going to make it feel chilly throughout the day in addition to those light rain showers. And then that Arctic front comes through later this evening. Tonight, temperatures drop down to 37 degrees at 2 a.m. Tomorrow morning, starting off in the 20s and 30s, but it's going to feel even colder when you factor in that wind tomorrow. Winter storm watch for the area from 1 p.m. Saturday until 1 p.m. Monday. Ultimately, later today, you'll see this in pink as a winter storm warning, but the impacts remain the same. We're keeping this
Wake
at a
up,
level
wake
4 or
up.
5. We really probably could bump
Happy
into a 5
Friday.
because of the ice impacts for the area. Travel is not advised, especially late Saturday night and all day Sunday. You should just be staying put for the area. Model consensus is what we like to see still, and we're looking at more ice impacts than snow at this point. That's our greatest concern. Treat this like an ice storm. A lot of the area could see up to 3/4 of an inch of ice accumulation. Those of you well to the south of 95, maybe up to 1/2 of an inch. Still very much impactful on the ice concerns, power outage concerns, and threats still elevated for us as well. 70% chance that many of us see power outages across the area. So again, please keep this in mind because it's going to be so cold around here. Up to 1/4 of an inch of ice. That's where you see the tree lines coated, slick roads developing for elevated surfaces, but we're beyond that point now. So we're looking at significant impact potential with the ice. Tree limbs sag and break, most roads covered in ice. Widespread power outages possible too. In terms of the snow accumulation, still limited potential that we see 3+ inches of snow. 50 to 80% chance, and that's generally into northern Mecklenburg County. So that's why this is not a big snow event by any means. So maybe if you're in Mecklenburg County, you could get 2 to 3 inches, but generally we're looking at an inch or less for most of the viewing area on snowfall from the triangle and points off to the east. If you're in the Sand Hills, expect very limited snowfall concerns at this point. We have our radar and satellite composite showing some really light showers around with a weak disturbance, but we're still tracking several components with the system. The Arctic air rolling in from the north, system out to the west, which will help that moisture start to build in, and also the moisture from the Gulf developing too. So this is Saturday afternoon, 5 p.m. We'll start to see some snowfall, I think, at the onset triangle areas north and east, some sleet for areas to the south, and then ultimately we watch the snowfall come to an end by late Saturday night, Sunday. It's all sleet, and then freezing rain starts to develop for the area. And you could see a few breaks in the activity, but in general, we're going to see coatings of ice developing throughout the day on Sunday, and this will take us through Sunday night as well. We don't wrap up this precip until late Sunday night, early Monday morning. This shows up as rain, but remember, it's going to be so cold around here that most of this falls as rain, hits the ground, freezes on contact. That's your ice coating, and that's where the big concerns come into play. Here's a live look downtown Raleigh. 40 degrees right now, Raleigh and Durham. 36 Sanford, 30 in Roxborough, 44 Goldsboro, Fayetteville, 49. Here's the cold air starting to enter the picture. 45 below is how it feels in Minneapolis. 42, yeah. That's crazy, right? That's the Arctic air surging in later tonight. So wind chill values Sunday morning at 1 a.m., single digits. By the afternoon on Sunday, feeling like the teens, dropping even more as we head into next week. We're going to have some single-digit feels into Tuesday morning. I have Tuesday morning's low right now, 8 degrees. That's the low. That's not the feels like temperature. Feels like temperature could drop below 0 Tuesday morning. 35 the high Tuesday afternoon. So what happens is early next week, we could see a little melting potential. It's going to be limited. Monday afternoon, 36. We drop to 8 Monday night. Tuesday, a little melting in the day with sun and the temperature slightly above freezing, but then melting occurring each night successively. Back to you.